Greetings and salutations to everybody watching this video. A little bit of change of scenery. Today I'm going to show you guys how to set up your car for the very first time. I just finished the B64, as you can see, and I started the process inside, but I was like, you know what, this might make a good video, so I thought I'd show you guys how to set up your car for the very first time. We'll just take off the body. Always want to make sure that your car is off and that everything is wired properly before you actually plug it in, because that would be bad if something was plugged in wrong. We have the radio on. Yeah, the radio's on, and the car should be on. There we go. It linked up because, like I said, I started this process inside, so I already bound this receiver together with the radio. So yeah, so right now, if you can look in there and see that the speed control light is flashing. I think this wire's in the way. It's trying to put on brakes, or it's trying to go forward. So you just have to hold your throttle or brake in the position so it'll stop, and it should go like that. Okay. So right now, it wants to go forward, and so it wants to go forward and it's reversed, so we have to adjust the trim so it won't move forward anymore. And we also have to reverse it. Okay, so this is on the 4PX. So you go over to reverse, the channel reverse, go to channel 2, and do reverse. Now, when we want to go forward, that's right. Unless you drive the other way, then it'll be fine. Okay, so now it's reversed, and we want to make it stop creeping forward. So you can use your trims on the side here and just add brake until it stops. There we go. So that is throttle. Now with steering, you can tell that the steering isn't straight. It isn't straight, and this is also reversed. Because when it goes this way, you should be turning that way. When it goes this way, you should be turning this way. So it's not straight and it's reversed. So before we get into straightening it, we're going to go back to channel and reverse it. So that should be fixed. There we go. So that's fixed. We are then going to go to these switches on the side and just move that to the direction that it needs to go. So right now it's pitching left. So I'm going to keep on adding right until it straightens out. That looks to be pretty good. I also probably need to adjust the turnbuckles a little bit. I'm going to say that looks good. We're not done yet. We got to do endpoint adjustments. And what is endpoint adjustment? Endpoint adjustment is best explained with steering, I guess. Not I guess, I'm going to show you with steering. Okay, so as you can see right there, right here, the servo is still moving, but the wheels aren't moving really. We got to stop the servo when the wheels stop turning. And same thing with this side. With this side, not so much. Wherever it is on your radio, you're going to go to endpoint adjustment. You want to tell it what the end of the steering motion is. I always steer the wheel to full lock. Whoa! Steer the wheel to full lock, and then take out steering. When the servo moves and the wheels start moving, that's when you stop. So let me see if I can zoom in here and show you what I'm talking about. All right, so we're gonna steer it at full lock right there. And I'm gonna taking out steering right now. Right there is where I wanna stop. Did you see the wheels? They started to move. Okay, so I'm gonna do it again. This is where it was. I'm gonna take out steering until the wheels start moving. Right there. Maybe bring it back a little bit. But right there is where you want to say the end of your steering motion. That's where the end of your steering motion should be. Right? You want to do the same thing for both sides. Sometimes you may need to add steering to one side. Sometimes you may want to take away steering, all right? So I had to take some away over here and put a little bit over here. I might take a little bit more out. So now that's it. You set your endpoints, you told the servo what is straight, you have corrected it to your right orientations. So this way is right, this way is left for me. Left and right, so that's right. Same thing with the throttle and the brake. And so we're ready to take this guy out for its very first spin. So I wasn't able to really yank the throttle because this is kind of a dead battery that's in here right now. Speaking of which, I should unplug it. Whoop. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next week or at the track.